Hi, my name's Shelby, and I have decided to watch Leap Year, starring Amy Adams and Matthew Good. This movie is about a woman of Irish descent who follows her boyfriend to Ireland to propose to him on a leap year. And along the way, she kind of gets help from this man who lives there and falls in love with him. So two hallmarks I saw in this movie uh, is there were a lot of familiar faces uh, besides the main characters that I saw. So Adam Scott, he's from Parks and Rec. He plays Anna's boyfriend, who she goes to Ireland for to propose to. John Lithgow is a pretty familiar face, and he plays Anna's dad. And then Caitlin Olsen plays Anna's best friend, and she is from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Another hallmark I saw was the aggravation between the two main characters, Anna and Declan. Uh, right off the bat, when Anna and Declan meet, they don't necessarily like each other. Declan thinks Anna is very uppity and kind of just like a uptight gal from New York City. And similarly, Anna thinks that Declan is just kind of like a rude, unpolite Irishman that runs a failing pub, so she doesn't really have a great opinion of him. They also have established like a relationship where she is paying him to help her. So I feel like that's kind of negative as well. Like he's just doing her a favor to get paid because he needs the money. So based on these hallmarks, I would say that it's pretty similar to It Happened One Night. Like the plot is very similar. The fact that Ellie and Peter aggravate the crap out of each other is very similar to Declan and Anna. I mean, it's seen in the bus scene, like right off the bat as well, when uh, Ellie basically steals Peter's seat on the bus, and that kind of like gets the ball rolling on the whole thing where they don't really necessarily like each other at first. And also, the same could be said for the fact that they're familiar faces, and It Happened One Night. The only familiar face for me really was Clark Gable because I've seen Gone with the Wind. But I kind of looked up the other supporting actors as well, and I saw that they were all in multiple movies back in that era. So I'm sure that they were very popular as well. If I could change one thing about this movie, I would probably soften Declan's character a little bit, and the same I feel like could be said for Clark Gable's character, Peter. I feel like they both have their moments of being very sweet to their leading ladies, but there are moments as well where they're very harsh and kind of brash. But I feel like that maybe those things need to be said and need to happen in order for people to appreciate the relationship they're building and how they become more soft to each other. But I mean, there are things that are said that I don't necessarily like. Like one example in It Happened One Night is when Ellie and Peter are sitting in the car that they hitched a ride in, and she says that she's gonna go somewhere, and he's like, "No, like, I'll kill you if you do that." Like, I just thought that was really harsh, but I don't know if that's just like a something that I don't get. I don't know, but yeah, I would say if I could change one thing, I would just soften. Actually, in both movies, I would soften the main actor's character, the leading man's character. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. But it's been a really great assignment. I really enjoyed um, like comparing and contrasting these older movies to modern movies, and it's really interesting to see so many like similarities, even though I mean it's like everything's so modern and like you can show everything now, like you can say whatever you want now, but there are still like those little subtleties in modern movies from um, the golden era movies. So yeah, thanks.